The World Cup is the most prestigious association football tournament in the world, and the single most viewed and followed sporting event worldwide. Whenever a new World Cup rolls around, nearly as much attention is paid to the venues as is paid to the players participating in the event. The State of Qatar is going to host the FIFA World Cup from the 19th of November through the 18th of December 2022. The date is nearing to experience the once-in-a-4-year mega event. Let's take a quick look at Qatar's insane 2022 World Cup mega stadiums. The 2022 FIFA World Cup will not only be the first tournament to be held in the Arab region, but it will be the most tightly scheduled, allowing fans to attend more than one game a day. The 8 stadiums are separated by roughly an hour's drive and 43 miles apart at most. Fans could potentially attend up to 3 games on the same day. Organizers have revealed that all the stadiums were built with environmental practices in mind and have earned 4 or 5 stars from the Global Sustainability Assessment System. Moreover, all 8 stadiums will be powered by a solar panel farm and have detailed cooling systems, including outdoor air conditioning in some. Number 8. Lusail Iconic Stadium. Let's start off our list with the largest stadium in Qatar, the Lusail Iconic Stadium. Looks to live up to its name as the jewel of the 2022 World Cup. With a seating capacity of 80,000, the venue will host the most of the games in the tournament, with the highlight being the final on the 18th of December. In all, the venue will host 10 matches including the final. The stadium's design was inspired by the interplay of light and shadow that characterizes the Fenar lantern. The construction began in 2017 and was completed in 2021. With an estimated cost of $767 million. The stadium will be at the center of the newly emerging $38 billion city, which will be home to 200,000 people. After the World Cup ends, the stadium will be converted into a community hub of schools, shops, health clinics, and sporting facilities under the stadium's roof. Number 7. Al Bayt Stadium. The Al Bayt Stadium is covered by a huge tent-like structure and takes its name from the Bayt al-Shahar tents, used by the nomadic peoples in the region. A retractable roof will cover the entire 60,000 capacity stadium located in the northern city of Al Khor. It is the furthest stadium from Doha, although still only a 40-minute drive away. The construction of the Al Bayt Stadium began in the year 2014 and was completed by the end of 2021, with the construction cost being $847 million. The stadium was used for the opening ceremony of the FIFA Arab Cup 2021. At FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, the stadium will host 6 group stage matches and 3 knockout games, including a semi-final. The 60,000-seat venue will be reconfigured by reducing the seating capacity to nearly a half after the World Cup ends. The upper tier of seats will be donated to developing nations. Moreover, a 5-star hotel and a shopping center will be opened in the stadium. Number 6. Al Thumama Stadium. Situated to the south of central Doha, close to the city's Hamad International Airport. The stadium is built in the form of a gafia, the traditional cap worn by men across the Middle East. This is the first World Cup venue to be designed by a Qatari architect, Ibrahim Al-Jada. The stadium was opened in the year 2021, with the construction cost being $342 million. The stadium holds 40,000 seats and hosted 6 of FIFA Arab Cup 2021 matches. At Qatar 2022, 6 group stage matches are scheduled to be held at the venue, with a round of 16 and a quarter-final match also set to be played there. The Al Thumama will also have its capacity after the World Cup, donating the seats to developing countries. It also plans to house a mosque and a hotel after the tournament culminates. Number 6. Khalifa International Stadium. The Khalifa International Stadium in Doha is a 45,416-seat venue that is by far the oldest in Qatar 2022. Opened in 1976, it's a multi-purpose venue that has been hosting track and field events, as well as football matches. It has previously hosted the Asian Games, the Gulf Cup, the AFC Asian Cup, and the IAAF World Athletics Championships in 2019. It has been the country's national stadium since its inauguration. The stadium has undergone numerous renovations, including major redevelopment in 2017 to increase capacity and amenities, which in total costs about $374 million. It will host 8 World Cup games, including the third-place match. The Khalifa is the only World Cup stadium not being partially or fully dismantled afterward. Number 4. Stadium 974. Perhaps the most interesting of the Qatar 2022 venues, Stadium 974 is unique because of its name. It is located on the shore around Doha's West Bay skyline. The number 974 in its name stands for Qatar's International Dialogue Code, as well as represents the number of shipping containers used to construct the stadium. With a seating capacity of 40,000, the stadium started its construction in 2017 and was completed in 2021. This modular stadium is the first temporary venue in the World Cup history that will get wholly dismantled following the tournament. Number 3. Al Rayyan Stadium. Officially named the Ahmad bin Ali Stadium, the Al Rayyan Stadium is nicknamed as such due to the city in which it stands. The 50,000 seating capacity stadium will incorporate symbols of Qatari culture into its spectacular undulating facade. The stadium opened in 2020, costing a total of $360 million. The stadium has since hosted matches in the 2020 FIFA Club World Cup and the FIFA Arab Cup 2021. Al Rayyan Stadium will host 7 matches in Qatar 2022. It will be downsized to nearly 20,000 seats after the tournament, and the removed seats will be given to football developing projects abroad. Number 2. Education City Stadium. One of the 2 grounds in Al Rayyan, the Education City Stadium gets its name from the university district in which it stands. It is also said to appear as the desert's diamond because of its diamond-like outer appearance. Hosting matches through to the quarterfinals, the Education City Stadium is set to become the home of the national women's team after the World Cup. The construction started in 2015 and was done in 2020. This project was one of the most expensive of the 8, costing over $700 million. The stadium can seat up to 40,000 spectators and is easily accessible by either road or metro. Following the FIFA World Cup, the stadium will retain 25,000 seats for use by the university athletic teams. Number 1. Al Janoub Stadium. Located south of Doha in the city of Al Wakra, the stadium's design was inspired by the traditional boats used for pearl diving and fishing. The construction of this 40,000 capacity stadium began in 2014 and was completed by 2019, costing $656 million. 7 matches will be held at the Al Janoub Stadium during the World Cup. After Qatar 2022, the stadium will become a new home for sport and entertainment, with its capacity reduced to 20,000, guaranteeing an electric atmosphere. All in all, 7 of the 8 venues have been built from scratch for the tournament, while the 8th was also extensively redeveloped. The initial budget to build the stadiums and training sites was $5.42 billion. After the tournament, 6 of the stadiums will have about half their seats taken up and provided to developing nations to help build their sports infrastructure, while the 7th will be dismantled. In fact, only one stadium will be called home to a football team afterward.